morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you feeling today?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing well, so thank you. I'm excited to learning about the cortex. Okay, let's begin our lesson with a moment of reflection and. Alright, to get our minds warm up, we're going to play a quick game. It's called fact or fiction. I will read a statement and you tell me it's a fact or fiction. In the first statement, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west every day. Is a fact or fiction?
Fine.
That's right, Ian. And the second statement is the earth is flat. Is a fact or fiction?
Fiction.
That's right. How do we know if something is a fact? Bagaimana kita bisa tahu kalau tadi matahari terbit di sebelah timur dan terbenam di sebelah barat? Gimana kita bisa tahu kalau itu sebuah fakta?
Karena terjadi setiap hari.
Oke, untuk informasi lebih jelasnya kita bisa lihat with this video.
Resilience and growth as a source of larval dispersal against a global priority for marine protection. Over 1,070 fish species, 527 coral species, a remarkable 96% of all Sclerotinia recorded from Indonesia are likely to occur in these islands, and 699 mollusk species. The variety of marine life is staggering. Some areas boast enormous pools of fish and regular sightings of sharks, such as wobegans.
What the most interesting fact you learned about Raja Ampat in this video? From the video.
Miss,
Okay, yeah.
I learned that it has a very high level of marine biodiversity.
Okay, how does Raja Ampat marine ecosystem contribute to global biodiversity?
Miss,
Okay.
it provides a habitat for many unique species and help maintain the balance of the ocean.
Okay, good job, Bila. Now, I'm handing out a written example of our report text. Ada yang mau maju ke depan dan baca? Iya.
Whales are aquatic mammals that live in ocean all over the world.
There are two main types of whales, baleen whales and toothed whales.
Okay, now that we have a general idea of what report texts are, let's break down their key components. Understanding the structure is essential for both reading and writing them. The structure of a report text is very organized. It's like a blueprint that helps the reader navigate the information easily. Okay. The first part is the title. What do you think the purpose of the title is?
Okay, Dina, to tell you what the report is about.
Good job, Dina. Exactly, it introduces the topic. Then we have the general classification. This part gives a general statement to introduce the topic of the report. It's like defining what we are going to be talking about. Maybe, yeah. For example, if our report is about whales, the general classification might say something like whales are large marine mammals. What comes next is the description. This is the main body of the report. What kind of information do you think goes in the description?
Same is
Okay,
details about the topic.
that's right. The description provides detailed information about the topic. This might include physical characteristic, behavior, parts, function, habits, or anything else that helps to describe it. This part is organized into a paragraph, each focusing on a different aspect. Using our wells example, the description will give details about their size, what they eat, where they live, how they breathe, and so on. Finally, some report texts have a conclusion. This section summarizes the main points or provides a closing statement. However, not all report texts have a formal conclusion. So, to summarize the structure, title, general classification, description, and sometimes a conclusion, this structure helps to organize information in a logical way, make it easy for the reader to understand the subject. Why do you think this structure is important?
Miss,
Okay, jelas.
it makes the record clearer and easier to follow.
Exactly. Okay. It provides clarity and helps the reader to follow the information or logical progression. This is the basic structure we will use when we analyze and write report text. Now, to check your understanding, what are the main parts of a report text?
Miss,
Okay.
the title, general classification, and description.
Okay, that's right. Now we will work in pairs. Jadi setiap pairs nanti dapat topik yang berbeda tentang report text ya. Please analyze the structure and language feature of your assigned text and write your answer on the box. Okay, I will invite group 1 to present their topic. Silakan group 1.
Air pollution. The title is air pollution. And then general classification introduces air pollution as a harmful result of industrial or domestic activities and combustion engines. And further description explains the sources of air pollution, factors, vehicles, the chemical reactions and consequences. And further conclusion is once about ongoing pollution and nuclear waste hazards, suggesting future threats.
Okay, next. Now for your next task, you will be working in your pairs again to draft a short report text posters. Each group will draft a report text using proper structure and language feature. Make sure your sentences are clear and objective. Is everything clear? Any question? Time's up, everyone. I will invite group second group to present the report text.
Okay, I am the representative of Group 2. We will read context about landslide. A landslide is a natural disaster that occurs when soil, rock, and debris slide down a slope. Landslide can be triggered by a variety of factors, including heavy rainfall, earthquake, and human activities such as construction and mining. They can cause significant damage to infrastructure and pose a threat to human life. The impact of landslide can depend on the size and speed of the slide, as well as the vulnerability of the affected area. To minimize the impact of landslides, government and communities must have plans in place for risk assessment and mitigation. This can include measures such as slope stabilization, drainage system, and land use regulation to avoid development in high-risk areas. Scientists use a variety of tools and methods to study landslide, including satellite imagery, ground-based sensor, and computer models. This research helps to better understand the cause and characteristics of landslide and to develop more accurate prediction models. Overall, landslides are significant natural hazards that require ongoing research, preparation, and effort to mitigate their impact on human life and infrastructure. It's unfinished.
Okay, thank you, Juliet. Alright everyone, that's all for today. We jump on your participation and effort. Please don't forget to review what we learned and feel free to ask me if you have any question next time. Have a wonderful day and see you in the next class.
Thank you, Miss.